It is now time to talk about the 2017 Hometown Hero. This year we honor not just one hero, but many. And they're already cheering. Go ahead, get it out. You deserve it. The Flood Brothers, both as an organization and as a family, really need no introduction, but I put on the hat, so let's go with it. Their disposal trucks have been a common sight on the streets of Chicago and the suburbs for over 8 decades, and their generosity to so many charitable organizations in Chicago truly seems to know no bounds. Here's a little more about the Floods.
What is there to say about a company and a family that embodies the heart of the Irish and the spirit of America? The Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Service is just that company. Founded in 1930 with a single truck and just one employee, they have grown to serve the greater Chicago metropolitan area, increasing in size, scope, and the number of employees. But behind the business is the Flood family itself. It's now run by its 5th generation, and it's growing still. The commitment they show to the community they serve is legendary. And the Irish in Chicago have long known the generosity of the Flood Brothers. The Irish American Heritage Center, the Irish Fellowship Club of Chicago, and many arts, religious, and social service organizations have benefited greatly from Flood Brothers' continuing support. The hallmark of this caring family is evident in their concern for the planet and their commitment to the future. Flood Brothers' success in business has enabled even greater participation through corporate giving, employee support, and volunteerism, as they continue their support for foundations, organizations, and events promoting a green lifestyle and a sustainable tomorrow. It is to celebrate that heart of the Irish and spirit of America that we recognize this family. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to award the Flood Brothers with the 2017 Irish American Hall of Fame Hometown Hero Award.
I've been told I have to put the hat back on and welcome Bob Flood to the stage to accept the 2017 Hometown Hero Award on behalf of the entire Flood family.
Go White Sox. On behalf of the Flood family and 25 members of our family, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers, cousins, friends, we thank you for this honor. Not every day does a garbage man get an award, and it doesn't come often. And we thank you. Gene Cooney, Mike Shevlin, thanks very much. We're very humbled by what we've seen today. The Conley family, I didn't know about Maureen, and I lost a sister to the same disease, and I'm very moved by what you said. Father Michael Judge, I'll never forget the day, 9/11, when I sat there and watched on TV and saw that priest, which represented our Catholic faith, in front of national TV doing what he did. Dr. McCaffrey, I have a son that went to St. Ambrose, and I have a son and daughter that went to Iowa. Thank you. Audie Murphy in the United States Army, We won't forget you. Bill Murray's family, congratulations. Bill Murray is our hometown hero. In 1929, my grandfather was a union organizer and had just lost his job. His friend was Samuel Gompers, and Samuel Gompers' ticket was defeated. And my grandfather was out of a job with 11 children at home and a wife. And my grandfather walked the alleys of Chicago, scrapping and looking for anything of value to support his family. It was the Depression years. From there, he went on to establish an ash hauling business, a tradition he passed on to my Uncle Emmett, who in turn passed that ash hauling tradition on to the garbage industry, his three sons, the Flood brothers, Emmett Flood, my late cousin and partner, my late partner and cousin Joseph Flood, and my cousin Michael Flood, who was not here tonight because he's taking care of his wife Carol, who was ill. Mike passed that tradition on to his two sons, who are my partners, Brian Flood, who has 4 children at Flood Brothers, and my cousin Bill Flood, who has 6 children at Flood Brothers. And I'm very fortunate to say I have my 3 sons working at Flood Brothers alongside with me. Which, you know, as far as an old man goes, and you don't know if you did good in life, did I say the wrong thing, did I set the wrong example? When your children work for you in a business, to me, it's the ultimate compliment you as a parent can get. You know, they gave us 2 minutes to talk. I've been doing this for 45 years. And I got to hurry up right now because I see them flashing at me. But what I'd like to say is I want to single out 3 couples because it kind of epitomizes what Flood Brothers is all about. And I just stand for a minute. And that's my cousin, Michelle Flood. Please stand. Her and her husband worked at Flood Brothers. Michelle's husband, Pat, isn't with us tonight. He is at his son's baseball game. My sister Colleen Flood Sellers and her husband Kirk, also a husband and wife that work at Flood Brothers. I mean, it's crazy. And also our accountant, Terry Pulowski, and his wife, Mary Corcoran Pulowski. Please stand for a second. And I'm very fortunate, my father's not with us anymore, but I'm very fortunate. My 92-year-old redheaded mother of 11, what is it, 47 grandchildren, 11 children. 11 children raised in a 3-bedroom house in Morton Grove. And last but not least, I really want to reach out and say thank you to a tough Northwest Side Irish girl, St. Pascal's Notre Dame High School for girls. She married a Don from Notre Dame, my wife Susan. Our first dates, and this is the truth, our dates would start out with Sue in the car with me, and we're riding through alleys of Chicago, looking at garbage containers. You know what? I'll say 3 things. There's 3 reasons why we're still here today in this industry. When I got into the industry after college in about 1972, there were 400 companies in this industry in Chicago and the metropolitan area. Today, I can honestly say there's 12 left, including the publicly traded companies. And there's 3 reasons we're in business today. Number one and most important, the grace of God. Number two, family. And number three, that tough, never quit culture, ethnicity of that Irish upbringing. The Floods from County Meath and the Hoolahans from County Carlow. Thanks for the memories.
Thank you, Bob, and all the Flood brothers for your contributions and accomplishments in the Irish American community in Chicago. And as Bob said, go Sox.